Whew. Well, right on, everyone. Hello, Internet. This is Ironcaster here, and I think I want to talk about some superheroes. Let's let's go for something a little bit of the Japanese variety. We're going to talk about some good old, well, not American, good old Japanese insect themed kung fu bugman superheroes. We're talking some Kamen Rider, but I'm not alone. And I think I'm going to take a moment here to bring the boys on in. So, how's it going, Fenrir? Long time no see.
In a factory of chaos, a boy runs away from an army of robots and finds a way in the ghetto. Oh wait. What am I doing? Oh, hey, dude. Sorry about that. I was kind of reminiscing stuff. So, yeah, hey there,
Should I
people.
should
Yeah,
I
yeah.
uh should I be doing the refrain for you? 010101.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, I think it's a bit late for that, but yeah. Hey, people. Sorry about that. I was kind of vibing there for a minute.
Oh no, I don't fault you there at all. Just because it's such a catchy theme. I mean, it's just fun.
Yeah, it is. It really is.
We doing all right?
Yep. Let's bring number three in.
Hello, tabletop. Although I see
Go
you
Power Rangers.
have
Oh,
a bit of
wait. Is this the Power Rangers one or is this the Kamen Rider one? What? Oh shit! I already messed it up. You take me out and put me back in.
All right, let's try this again. Let's see if we can't get his head on straight. Speaking of keeping the heads on straight, hello, Vince. How's it going?
What's up, man? All right, bring him back. You should probably be
also,
ready by now.
He acknowledged you too, tabletop.
0100. No, there we go. Much better. Hey there, Vince. What's going on? We're talking about some Kamen Rider Day. Okay, so
how you doing, tabletop?
Dude, it's today. I have to announce that I have a problem, and I think I need to go to Kamen Rider Anonymous. Got to go to KRA. Yes. Got to have some more of that.
Yeah, we gotta have Mr. Neon himself. Yeah, that's also. I mean, I was just kind of trying to wrangle people in. I'm like, guys, I'm poking them with a stick. Like, hey, it's time. Are you gonna be able to make it?
I was taking a nap.
A likely story. No, he's just sitting there like 5 more episodes. Come on, 5 more minutes.
No. Unfortunately, I did stop at some point, and then I started watching Super Sentai from the original Jetman one, which is technically like the 4th or 5th Power Rangers for Japanese.
Okay,
that we never actually got.
That's one of the ones on Tubi, right?
Yeah, the Jetman.
Yes.
Were those the guys that looked like birds?
Yes. Well, that was where the Power Rangers was a birth theme, and they actually you have the white swan, the yellow owl, the red hawk.
It was black something. Black was it Black Cock? God.
Black Condor, thank you.
Yeah. But yeah, Sentai was crazy, man. I got it.
Can we talk about this one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
and I hate to break it to everyone, the Yellow Ranger is totally a dude.
I'm really not surprised.
Yeah, me neither.
If you want to be honest, in the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, which we call which is something else, Go Ranger or something like that. I can't remember the original one, but if you want to be honest, the Yellow Ranger in that one is also a dude in Japanese, but for some reason we switched it to Trini Kwan.
Oh yeah, no, you straight up there's a couple shots in that where like the suit actor is jumping around, and there's like full on bulge.
Yeah, you could technically even see the guy's junk.
Oh yeah, that's like.
But anyway, I thought this was. Anyway, I thought this was Kamen Rider. We're a bit off
Hey,
topic, guys.
Yeah, but you brought in Sentai, and Sentai is in
Yeah.
itself a form of craziness that cannot be ignored, dude.
Oh God, let's start talking about Metal Heroes and then Beetleborgs. There we go.
Oh no,
well,
you start that. We're
real
not
quick.
going to leave here today. We'll probably be here for the whole week.
Real quick, Vince. Yeah, no, BattleTech has been a lot of fun. I've been having a lot of fun delving back into that. Unfortunately, I got completely demolished trying to play the other night. I couldn't. I'm still like basically tutorial early game. I'm gonna have to, I don't know, grind off line or something to get past that episode. I'll figure it out. But yeah, no. So we are. I guess let's delve into it, shall we? We sat down and watched episode 7 and 8. So the first episode was I'm a hot-blooded Humagear teacher.
That one was a pretty good one.
Oh yeah, that
Definitely a favorite.
and it's about basketball.
That was definitely a favorite. I'm not gonna lie.
Just kind of starting off. I mean, our Humagear of the week was a guy named Kobe.
Never mind. I only get the reference. Never mind.
Yeah, it's like he's obviously a reference to what Kobe Bryant.
Yes. Yes.
But also, as they kind of show later, it's also a bit of a reference to Kobe beef.
I was thinking Kobe cheese, but technically that would be Colby. But yes,
Yeah.
I don't know. Every time I hear
No.
Kobe, I'm like, oh man, Kobe Jack cheese. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're thinking with your stomach for once.
Yeah, which is hardly ever.
Yeah. So the whole point of it was the school teacher wanted to do a reset on the gym teacher because he's just like being a super. He took it upon himself to start training the students and be their basketball coach.
And all he was supposed to be was a walking camera.
Yeah.
Basically, that's it. Just supervise, watch, don't interact, don't do nothing. Just supervise, just manage the hours, keep them out of trouble. Now he's super coach.
You gotta say though, it's like he was a great character for the episode. Just kind of this like dude who this Humagear who's super passionate about the training and playing basketball.
Yes. And I'm gonna bring this up. This is the first time we talk about it. The singularity.
You mean the fact they started to...
What?
Will?
Yeah. Well, the fact that becoming self-aware, because we notice that the coach is like, super awesome. I don't know.
Yeah.
I particularly like. Besides the principal, the coach was like another standout character, especially when they announced it. It was like a plot twist.
Yeah, the principal was the biggest D-bag in the whole thing, though.
Yeah, but did you guys notice something about the principal? Let me show you something about this principal because this made me laugh through the whole movie, or the whole episode.
The fact that he was dancing after the game.
He's as like the how great was that? As
he wanted to celebrate, but then just looked around and thought, "Oh man, that'd be so awkward." No.
Darn.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh my God, like even at the end when they're all like walking away, kind of defeated.
Yeah, he's basically dancing with glee. Douche.
But unfortunately, as Oh wait, what have we got
I-
here? Let's see.
I got some visual aids that made me laugh about the principal. Aside from that, look at all the stuff he carries around with him too that we didn't get to see at the game. The first scene here, you can't really
You got a big
see it.
old protractor, I see.
Big old protractor. What is he doing with this ruler? Look at the ruler.
I mean, clearly you have to know he's like the math teacher, because a math teacher should never be without a ruler. Like that's just like apparently Japanese law.
And then this other like this edge. What is with that? Oversized utensils. We don't get that here.
Again, apparently Japanese teachers always have to have these like things on hand. So you better not even go to the beach without a trapezoid.
But he's not really a teacher, he's a principal. I guess for a principal, he must have everything on hand. And you know what? If you notice in that last picture, there was a big handle on there. I'm like, my God, what are you doing with all that?
Well, I mean, in a way that kind of works to like if he's got to trace something on like a dry erase board, that kind of makes sense.
Okay,
that he'd be able...
I guess that makes sense. I just wish we had that in school.
Right? I can see that being useful.
Yeah, that helped a lot.
I mean, I thought it was always funny he was carrying them around, and I'm sitting here like, what's he doing with all that? And regardless, on a funny note, it is kind of funny because you see this principal just snooping around with big utensils, but on a more serious note, it's like I wish we had something like that. That would be kind of easy, a little bit easier for us to study. But you know what? Here in America, we believe that smaller is better. I don't really see that being the case.
So Vince says we had those in my school time. So I don't know. Maybe we just kind of like where we went to school. They're like, let's not spend money on like school supplies.
Hate that. All right, moving on. I just wanted to share that because aside from Kobe, the principal was the other character that really stood out to me in that episode, and it kind of made it a lot of fun.
Wait, are you saying those are the only characters like
aside from Ardo? Well, okay, I can't say Ardo. He's in every episode as well as Fuwa. Fuwa's freaking awesome. I like that guy.
I think you're forgetting someone here. Like,
what am I forgetting?
Like the best character that came out of this episode.
Dodo. Assassin Buddy. Yeah. Yeah. There's like 5 of them, but forget.
Yeah. So
assassinate.
we also get introduced to a human gear who's been effectively corrupted and is like an agent for the Metsuburinjai. Oh, I probably just butchered that.
Metsubura.com.
Wait a minute. I wrote this down.
It's not net. What are you kidding me? Are you seriously? You guys don't know that one? And I'm not
Metsubujinrai.
There you go.
Metsubujinrai.com. All right.
It's .net.
.net. Who cares?
They do. They're it's a important faction. It's important.
Yeah, no, he's my absolute favorite character in the show right now, just because he's got that kind of interesting sort of parallel where he's very serious, but then he has the little quirks where like he tries to hack into something. Oh, failed. As he like leans over to the side, and it's like very pantomime.
And I believe this was the first episode that we've realized that not every human gear can be hacked. There's a series of those episodes after this one, but I think this is the one that we first to get to see that. This episode was kind of a turning point in the series because it actually made a lot of twists with the story arc.
Yep. This is where they're now starting to really kind of they're starting to touch on and get into a little bit of what's going on with why are they targeting certain AI, and you got a chance to see that this time. So since the suit designs are very much a big part of this, What did you guys think of the mammoth?
Well, it's a cool design. I feel that at some point this was used on Power Rangers. I don't know why, but I just feel it. Still, pretty cool design. It seems threatening on itself. I like how they put the head on the chest, though. Pretty well done there. The mask, not so much. I feel they went kind of lazy there. We can't complain. It's all right. I give it at least a 70 out of 10. 70 out of 100.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but it is kind of odd because I mean, it's like they just basically slapped it on the chest and they're just kind of trying to obfuscate the head with just kind of a generic faceplate. It does kind of go with. It is still kind of just that overall theme of like what they've been doing with them. I don't entirely hate it, but with kind of what they're going, I like the tusk. I think those look really neat on it.
Yeah, they
Let's see.
do.
We also
That looks pretty good. I like that suit.
of course that's not the only suit we got because we also this time around we got a new villain.
Dodo.
Which is just so
Seriously.
silly to think.
Wait, is this design literally based on a dodo? 'Cause that
Yes.
actually makes it kind of funny.
Yeah. Did
fact-
you not see the episode?
Yeah, I did. I was thinking, is it an eagle or is it a dodo? Because if it's a dodo, then it's hilarious because it's just meant to die.
No, it's a dodo.
Yeah, look, the caption even goes Dodo.
Yeah, this guy is meant to freaking die. It's
Oh, we can go
hilarious.
Yeah. Yeah, I kind of didn't put that together, but then I kind of think I kind of did in later episodes, which we'll talk about at a later time.
Like I said, it's a silly design. I don't really like the helmet again, but it also it does very much invoke the sort of what a dodo looked like. So I gotta give it points for the animal motif. That I would
love these
also give
motifs.
for the mammoth.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love these motifs. I definitely love. I love Dodo and Mammoth.
But it's like we can't have like two new villain designs without giving the heroes something.
Oh, I know.
And while at first it was like they tried to use fire on the hot-blooded teacher, which didn't work. What would the opposite be? I know. Let's go with ice. Let's go with a freaking polar bear design.
Yeah. For a second, I thought they might have gone with penguin.
No,
Polar
they
bears.
need something with a little bit of power.
Hey, why polar bears? You could have gone with either Arctic wolves or literally just not done anything at all, or one of those white frosty eagles or anything. Seriously.
Fenry, I know that your main avatar is is a cold wolf, but I'm going to tell you this right now. There's already enough wolves in this entire series, and his name, his name is Fuwa. He wields, he obviously wields the wolf one.
Yeah, well, I want more.
Well, you're gonna. Well, let's move on.
Like I can't entirely blame you for wanting more wolves. Wolves are cool.
Damn right.
There's lots more. But the polar bear is a nice touch.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we also have some little bit of mysteries and intrigue going on while all this is going on. Why, it would appear that someone is doing a little bit of data collection.
She's doing
A Miss
something.
Yua. Yep. So there is a third party at play doing stuff we're not quite sure about yet.
Mm-hmm. She's hot. I like her. I don't know. She wears the
Yeah.
business uniform quite awesome, and how she handles the dashing cheetah. Come on.
Personally, I like the Hornet one better. The Queen Bee.
Oh yeah, yeah. Fly like a butterfly, sting like a bee type. No, I'm just kidding.
I
Eh,
mean, and I mean that you remember that whole design is sort of like multi. It's like the way she flies. It looks very much like the Wasp. So it's got
Yes.
some. It's got relevance there. I'm like, oh, I see what they're doing with this. That's awesome.
Oh, I know. Well, everything, like even I think we first started seeing that a bit more when we saw the rushing cheetah, and then when we started seeing punching Kong, especially punching Kong, because at some point he doesn't have just regular fists; he has big monkey fists.
Yeah, he has Rocket Fist.
Yeah, that is like freaking awesome.
yeah, that's freaking badass, dude. Seriously, a guy who just beats the crap out of villains just by punching them is good enough on its own.
Oh yeah, it provides a lot of power.
Yep. I mean, overall, there is a lot of interesting stuff kind of going on with the episode. I think. I'm all for it. I mean, Aruto doesn't really do a ton here. He's just kind of along for the ride. But he's sort of that point of view character for us.
I'm gonna say give it time because he's the main character. He's gonna make a comeback.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, not every episode needs to be like the Aruto story.
It's not like, oh my god, where's Aruto? We can't beat Aruto. It's like, okay, the Saiyans are kicking our butts. Where's Goku?
Right? No. It's like, I mean, Fuwa's gonna look at you like, get out of my way. I am the law. As he like rips his thing open and he starts like, all right, time to take some heads.
It's like,
I
I
feel
got
he would-
nothing but rage.
Yeah, I feel he would have been great in a 90s movie. This guy would have been right at home in one of those old 90s movies. Just saying.
Yep. Like I said, overall, do you guys have any problems with the episode? Anything you did not?
No, I mean, it is kind of sad that they can't seem to save every human gear because some of them you kind of get attached to, but it happens. But it's good that that they do strive. That the parties, like the kids in this episode, like even without their coach, I think they get their coach back. But I know not every human gear is saved. But the people that human gear has affected, they still strive to move forward. There's no signs of giving up, which is half the battle.
I thought knowing was half the battle.
Yeah, well, that and shooting at cobras with no intention to kill.
The other half is like red and blue lasers, apparently.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, knowing is like 10% of the battle for some strange reason. Half the battle's not give up. The other quarter or third is like, giving up. And then it's the know when you've been defeated. That's 10%.
All right, so yeah, episode 8's all taken care of, or episode 7. Why don't I think 8? I'm trying to get this stuff for 8 together.
Let's see some 8 because it gets better.
Yep,
it gets way better.
And episode 8 is entitled "The Destruction Begins Now."
And we get to see more of a Roby.
Of course, we're starting off right out. The episode starts off right at the bat, like, boom, we're at a hospital with apparently one of the most angelic looking human gears around. Everyone
That
loves her.
makes sense. Makes sense. I mean, on a hospital, you don't want to have a horrific thing to look at. You want something beautiful because you might die, so might as well look at something good.
Yeah, if I'm actually having a heart attack, I want a female nurse,
Yeah,
especially if I'm single at
yeah.
that time, or
You know,
or
and if
widowed.
human gears were real, I would recommend, and this is just saying, hot nurses with bikinis. Just saying.
I I
only
can't
if I,
find any
only
fault
if I'm
with that.
dying single. Okay, I mean, if there's no one at my bedside holding my hand and whatnot, then yeah,
Yeah,
definitely I
definitely
can
for
go with
single
that.
dudes, most of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the meantime you're gonna have to make do with the FUA bedside manner.
Oh no.
God.
By the way, Vin says, I thought 10% takes up the crying and getting in the fetal position.
Oh.
Knowing it's half the battle, 10% is like crying in the fetal position.
Oh, because they. Oh, I get it.
It takes a minute. So the episode takes place at a hospital where Aruto is getting his physical. And
I hate those every year.
so we get this little a bit more world building here where where they're sort of playing up and talk about the kind of relevance and importance of having human gear doctors who can prescribe things and just have, in theory, so much working knowledge of medicine that they can access. That you're starting to see more of that idea of they're kind of replacing human roles. Which
this part makes me laugh a little bit because the leading field in the world right now, or at least in our nation, is the medical field, and we're replacing human doctors with actual human gears.
Yeah.
It's like, wait a minute, if they're supposed to help people with their day-to-day tasks, how is this helping them without replacing their jobs? And I'm like,
Yeah, this is the thing I'm really not getting about the human gear concept because they're pretty much taking the jobs out of most of the people. And look, I would understand if human gears were like assisting people by side, not actually taking the jobs. But here we actually see them literally taking the jobs. No wonder people hate them.
Fenrir, let's back up for just a minute. Okay, we had a couple human gears assisting other people, such as the sushi chef. We only had like one human gear, but he needed a worker and nobody could work with him. And then in the school, really, what was that human gear doing? He was just teaching people how to coach because they didn't actually have a basketball coach. All we've seen is small time, but this is a different scale. This hospital is ran by nothing but human gears.
Well, one of the things you kind of miss is how, in the case of Japan, a lot of these countries have had that problem of the aging population. They quite literally do not have do not have enough young people to kind of replace what's currently there.
But yeah, that's true too.
Yeah, it's sort of a sort of ahead of an existing problem that they're sort of commenting on.
Yes. And then
so I feel like that kind of changed things a little bit.
In the hospital. He's like, I can't stand human gears. And he's ready to have his key ready for when he needs to transform. It's like, dude, chill out. You're getting physical.
Yeah, he's just begging for a reason to kill every single one of them there in that hospital. Just begging.
Question: Who's the real villain?
It's full on make my day.
I mean, you can't exactly blame the guy seeing his past for being scared and wary, but still, that's a bit too much.
Oh, he gets angrier as the show goes on.
Yep. The real world we too late. Also, and Japan doesn't take up the quote refugees to help bolster the population. Yeah, no, that is you're right there. That's something they've been doing that, or rather not been doing, which to their credit, I was just kind of reading something the other day that they are starting to have a bit of a turnaround on that. So that's in a way kind of good on them that they've gone a different route.
Just a little bit, though.
Well, I mean, it's a something that takes years, like generations, to deal with.
I'm sorry, but in my book, if kaiju start attacking the planet, Japan is going to be the most ready and able military we have. With
I mean, they
Yeah.
have experience with the concept, so of course they'd be ready.
I mean, heck, look, they're even so ready for it. They keep building robots. Like every one of their shows about them building robots.
And here's our giant robots that we were talking about, like Geiger.
Yeah, I mean, it's what Ames is building up some giant pacification of bots just because
Yep.
all of the human gears keep going haywire. So
And
let's
they're
make
supposed to be able
bigger
to
ones.
They're supposed to bring out a signal that calms down a populace of human gears that puts them under their control or something like that. Of course, it wouldn't be a show if it worked out.
Seriously, it's like these people want to be exterminated. Come on.
Yep.
Why would you create this knowing what's going on?
Well, to be fair though, it is supposed to be on a closed network, much like the medical human gears, to where they can't be hacked. I mean, you saw what happened when they tried to hack the one nurse and it failed.
I thought it was a
Yeah.
doctor. Oh yeah, it was a nurse too.
As best boy in
But
the
they
show,
managed to hack them.
little assassin shows up.
Assassin buddy. He was a good part of the show.
Yeah, he's pretty cute.
Like it's just, I love the character in the show here. He's very serious, but and it's really credit to the actor. He can be able to kind of break that and bring just enough humor to these serious moments with being the sort of hack human gear that I think he works for the sake of bringing that more lightheartedness to a scene that doesn't just get overbearing. He's not like a Scrappy Doo annoying.
Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh crap! What did I just do?
I don't know. What did you do?
I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think are you in the same boat as me there?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah,
I love
definitely.
Assassin buddy.
Glad he's not Scrappy Doo.
Oh wow, really? Scrappy Doo? You compared him to that?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
Fenrir, how could you do that?
No, I said I'm glad he's not.
How would you bring up Scrappy Doo? I can't believe you.
You guys. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jin is more like Scrappy Doo. Let me at him. Let me at him. Oh crap! I got my ass kicked.
You mean Hirobi?
No, Jin. Hirobi's more like, I'm gonna hang back until you guys need me, and then when I see you getting your butts kicked, I'm gonna jump in and then kick their butts.
He's just like, yay! I
got friends. Jin is cute. I'm sorry, the guy's funny.
We're friends now, and apparently, friendship to him means you go and like slaughter humans on his behalf.
I know, it's so demented.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I enjoy it.
Oh, let's see. What else? We had the big master plan of them. They need to go and apparently get a bunch of more equipment and improve themselves. As they just like, we're just gonna have a full front on assault.
Oh, hang on, guys.
So we actually finally, that was kind of one of the nice things to see here, how after all this time, Jin is finally coming out to do stuff. So I was like, we're going to go and attack a scientific facility so we can go steal some fancy toys.
Again, the guys making this had it coming.
I mean, you're not wrong. But we've got to like steal some more brightly colored briefcases.
Hey guys, I'm sorry to do this to you, but I got to jump off. Something just came up.
All right.
Yeah, no baby, dude. Go ahead.
You guys have a great night. I just didn't want to just disappear on you, but I would have because I didn't want to ruin the show. But
no, you're good.
Continue on.
You're good.
Just go, bro. Just go. See ya.
Yep. And then there were two. Oh, let's see what else. What did you think though? We got that big reveal that Jin and Hirobi are human gears themselves.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't see it coming. I really thought they were human. Really, the way they were, their motions, their way of moving, I really thought they were human. But I guess there were a few hints. I mean, the whole thing they're doing pretty much is trying to cause the extinction of humanity. So, kind of makes some sense.
Yeah, it does kind of seem obvious now that like they're probably a bunch of like already corrupted human gears. But the fact is, we never saw their ears, so it was always kind of tough to know.
Yeah, and since they were removed, these broken parts make sense. Probably to hide that information. Does this mean other human gears can break them out too?
Oh, that's a good question. I mean, otherwise, every time we've seen them, they always have big ears. So in theory, anyone could be one if they're just like basically wearing a hat.
Yeah. Because I thought it was at least an important part of their design, like an important organ or something, because they all have it in the same way.
I mean, every time we see them like connecting to like the basically the internet, they get the big like blue ring around them and like kind of like popping out of their ear. So I've always assumed that was like an antenna, at least an antenna they needed, but ooh, that's something they could play with kind of going forward, I think.
Yeah.
But there's also quite a few other things that happen. Like, for example, we found out that Dodo, after having been, oh geez, King Charles is a human gear. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Unfortunately, no, he's gonna
That
live
makes
forever.
a lot of sense, but it pretty much spins that we're all screwed.
Mm-hmm.
No, it makes sense, but it pretty much screams that we're all screwed now. It's only a matter of time, dude.
So we also saw here that Dodo, having been defeated last episode, is now suddenly back. But he's also now improved. He's now adapted to some of their fighting, so he's much more of a threat this time around.
Yes, he's faster, stronger, and better. I'm pretty sure there's no way in hell they're actually going to beat him. It is impossible.
Every time they beat him, he's going to get stronger. He's going to get better. So that's going to be a problem, especially if they can't just... If he's not just going to be...
a punching bag.
If he's not just going to be like one of the grunts. Like, oh, this guy's coming back. He's not just going to be like generic gruntlings.
Yeah, every time returning stronger and stronger until he's God.
And I mean, that wouldn't be outside the realm of of the technology. I mean, they're already building androids. They look human.
Yeah.
So they have to do this thing where they keep swapping out the keys for Aruto, so he can counter his strategies of adapting to how he attacks. Which is what they needed to defeat him. But we also got as sort of the big reveal. Our next big matter to deal with, as Jin himself is transformed. There we go. I had to look here to find a picture, but yeah, he's all covered. He's shadowy and purpley. And we also come to find out here that thanks to flashbacks that Fua recognizes him. Like this was the guy in
guy
the
from the
this was
video.
yeah. So of course we have to have like the camera zoom in on Fua, and then like Hitchcock zooms like you.
And then we have whole dramatic flashback showing us everything as he is to blame for everything. And he goes berserk and tries to kill him only to get his ass handed to him.
I love it. He's just like bang, 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 bang. He is not letting up on him.
Nope. It's
Like,
hilarious.
it's like, yeah. Turns out, by the way, bitch, none of that mattered. Yeah, this is my moment to shine.
Yeah, every time a new transformation is shown or a new character shows up, they're gonna beat the crap out of a good guy, especially if the character is a long term one.
So his motif is a scorpion, which he does this whole like apparently which kind of he does he gets his own little he has his own little rider kick moment as he like freaking he kicks him so hard that apparently Fua explodes.
Yeah, that's
And there's
anime
not a
logic
thing
for
they
you.
can do. Only for us to like have the sudden cliffhanger of like Fua surrounded by fire defeated, having been force transformed back. It's like, oh, that's where we're calling it. Guys, can we let's have the next episode? Can we do that? No,
Not
apparently
on
we have to
there.
wait till next week now.
Yes. Just be patient.
I gotta say, it's overall this is exciting. I am pleasantly happy with where we're sitting with the episode. And hey, we're finally getting to see what we're finally getting to see some like threatening villains, which feels like such a relief. It's not just the villain of the week getting defeated.
Yeah, it's time to see the good guys get their asses handed to them over and over again.
Yeah, we gotta have that for a change.
Yeah, you gotta spice it up a little bit.
Oh, yeah, no, this has been great. I'm like I said, I'm loving it. And yes, Vince, Chuck Norris would be impressed. Like he just like roundhouse kicked him so hard he explodes.
Yep. It's like something you as a kid watching WWE fight, you look at it and you imagine it's well, you just see a guy do a normal kick, you look at it and imagine it's like this.
You know, Fua is apparently the O'Brien of this series from Star Trek DS9. Fua must suffer.
Yes, I can see it.
Yeah, his job is to apparently just get the snot beaten out of him and be the
Over and over again.
comedy relief.
Yep.
So, all in all, how are you liking the series so far, Fenrir?
It's very exciting. The whole mystery aspect and the whole arc thing and the characters on the background. It's very interesting and exciting. I really want to know where this all gets together as.
O'Brien did marry Keiko, so suffer he will. Yes. Anytime he gets a little bit of happiness, we gotta take it away. We can't let O'Brien get get too much happiness.
No. If he gets too happy, that can ruin the chemistry.
Let's see. How's it going, Vinzinger? Says the only Kamen Rider shows I would see myself recommend for children are Wizard, Build, WOs, Fours, and Showa era Rider shows. Oh, I liked Wizard. Wizard was the first one I started watching. I'm a fan of it, even though I think it's probably not the best one. But I could see kids probably liking it. I imagine they might even like Drive or X-Aid, because Drive has cars and kids like cars.
Damn right they do.
So you have a superhero with a tire in his chest.
So that's cool.
Oh yeah, no, it's pretty cool. Now here, let me just pull up a visual reference, because a Rider series deserves it.
Hey, that is very incredibly cool.
Mm. Oh, he even got a spoiler for like the ears on it.
Yeah. So what, does this writer just go around racing bad guys and running villains over like a crazy roadrunner?
I think I've only watched a couple episodes, so I'm not too sure on that. I'm gonna have to get back into Drive.
Yeah, it's probably what I just said.
I mean, you're probably not wrong. I think like the tires change out, so when he like, just also point out, like, he has a little tiny like race car on his wrist. Let me
Tiny
zoom in on
race
this.
car on his wrist.
Hey, you see it here?
Yeah, I can see it.
It has this like 45-degree twist to it, where it basically acts as like something he revs up.
So this is just crazy car based. Seriously, has Kamen Rider not done anything yet? At this point, it's as creative as Ultraman.
I mean, that's probably not too far off either. But yeah, no, like I said, I'm loving the show. I think 01's a really good introduction for people to get into it from a modern audience perspective.
Same.
I think we've got a good little cast of characters. I think the probably most divisive one is Yua.
Yeah, but he is enjoyable in a way too.
Oh, the scientist lady who turns into the bee.
Oh right, I was confusing with the crazy gun boy.
Oh no, Fua's my boy. Everyone loves Fua.
Yeah. But yeah, let's wait and see what happens.
Yep, I'm ready to go in for the next one. So I think it's probably about a good time to call it because we've got the episodes covered. Still, it's a strong recommendation.
Yeah, and one guy bailed on us, so we kind of are just the two of us. We, yeah. I think we should go out of it with a bang. So,
Here, let me
010101.
wait.
Can't
I know
remember the
what
whole
to give you.
theme.
I know. I'll give you a little nonsense on the way out.